I want to ask a question because this is almost a feel thing. How has it been for you the last year?
Yeah.
The course,
Yes.
really fantastic is the only way I can, sounds a bit cheesy, but it's just been I have so looked forward to every session. I have so enjoyed the content. I've loved the way Anne and you both have presented the scientific stuff in a way that really makes sense. And I just could spend hours watching other people teach and listening and then hearing your observations. It's just so interesting. And it's been nice because it's kind of shown me what I do know and shown me that the way I do things is fine. But there are also other things that I've learned, and I've learned new ways of doing things. So it's helped me feel, you know, you always have that thing as a teacher when you're on your own, you don't know whether anybody else teaches like you and whether you're doing it right. And so I've seen when looking at other people that lots of people do bits of things that I do and bits of things in the way that I do them, and then they do other things differently. And so I've started to feel like I can see bits of me in everybody. And I think as a young singer, because I had some really quite well-known teachers teach me, I'd sort of always kind of thought, there are certain ways you need to teach, or that and then I'm not sure if what I'm doing is okay. And now I'm understanding that I can be myself, and that I'm a mixture of all the people who've taught me and then myself as well. And so it stopped me trying to be a certain type of teacher and a certain type of person, I think.
Love that.
That is lovely to hear, actually.
Yeah.
It's very powerful.
That's the idea that there is only one way to do something is very prevalent at the moment. It's like, I must have the answer, and the answer is this one way of doing things.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely not. There are so many different ways of approaching something.
And it's not limited to classical singing, not by any means.
No.
So
I also think it's a very powerful thing in this course that you see 15 other people in a masterclass situation or in a teaching situation or in a lesson situation, dealing with the type of students that you might have, but dealing with them in a very different way. And that's great to watch, because you go, oh, first of all, I didn't realize you could do that.
Yes.
And secondly, I didn't realize that was okay to do.
And I think another thing, because this happened for me in one of the masterclasses that we did in the last month, that I saw one of our teachers teaching someone who'd never sung classical how to sing in the classical mode. And I thought, oh, gosh, I've never seen anybody do it like that.
That was inspiring.
And then the next thought is, I totally get why you're doing that.
Yes.
And certainly from the feedback that people gave about watching that masterclass was that all of you were getting it. Even if that hadn't been your idea or your approach, you got why they were doing it. And I think that's very powerful.
That's actually something I've been thinking about, is that I think I would really like to work with people who are coming from the opposite background to me, so contemporary music theatre, and help them to either perform or to teach classical singing. Because I think now, having done it the other way around, I can flip it and I can help people to do that. And I'd love to be doing more of that, because I think that's really interesting, taking people and just showing them how to do something.